Today we're going to talk about the best day trips you can take from San Diego, and it's going to start right now. Alright, well, welcome back to our channel. As I mentioned, we're going to talk about the best day trips we can take from San Diego. If this is your first time to our channel, please subscribe to our channel as we post new videos every week. So the first day trip, and some of these aren't going to be exactly day trips probably from San Diego. Some of these could be like long weekends, but people are going to do a lot more driving vacations this summer. So what's number one on our list?
Big Bear Lake. Big Bear Mountain.
Yeah, and Lake Arrowhead. They're kind of put those together.
Those together, okay.
Just because Big Bear Lake and Lake Arrowhead are about two and a half hour drive from San Diego.
Very close, sort of like.
In the summer, they're very similar towns, so you can go rent boats up there, and, do mountain biking, hiking, those sort of things up there. Actually, Lake Arrowhead, you actually have to own a house up there to be able to use a boat on the lake. In Big Bear, anyone can rent a boat. So you can rent pontoon boats, motor boats, all that sort of thing.
I've done a couple trips up to Lake Arrowhead in the summer, and I think it's really beautiful and very relaxing and a different sort of look, obviously, than San Diego.
Yeah,
it's like
it's got that mountain town type thing. Yeah, huge trees up there.
And the view of I mean, if you can find a house to rent or own a home with a view of the lake, it's just really relaxing, really pretty.
Yeah, and but Lake Arrowhead and Big Bear have like a little beach area that you can also go play in the water and that stuff. Water gets pretty cold even in the summer up there.
It does.
But kids, it doesn't seem to bother kids too much.
And it gets hot. I mean, it gets up in the 80s there. That's a good one.
That's a good one. Number 2 on our list, we have the Anza Borrego Desert, which we actually talked about before.
Right.
But what are some of the best things about Anza Borrego?
Well, I think I've mentioned before that the super bloom is really beautiful, which is when all of the wildflowers are in bloom there, which happens like once a year, I think, after they've had a lot of rain, and then the desert just lights up with all the flowers. But it's a good place to go and hike, the state park there. And you can just stay in the area if you want to stay overnight, or you could go just for the day, do a hike, and come back to San Diego.
You could also go camping there.
There's campsites, right.
There's this nice trestle bridge over there. It's a little bit of a hike to get to, but it kind of connects the railroad.
I've never done that, but it sounds if you're a more experienced hiker.
Yeah, which I have not, which we are not, really. But I've heard people have done it.
I've heard there isn't even a trailhead marker.
Yeah.
So you definitely
I will get lost. I'll be left there.
You need like a GPS thing.
Exactly. I always have a tracker on me at all times because I get lost in my own house.
So,
and they also have these sculptures that they built in the desert. There's like a dinosaur sculpture and like a lizard sculpture. What's one with the tail thing? What it's called? Stingy tail.
Oh, a scorpion.
Scorpion.
Yeah, a scorpion.
Couldn't think of what it was.
Yeah.
Great place to take photographs of things in there. So very
good for
Instagram
stargazing. Good for stargazing because they have the no light rule or dark sky rule where you can't have any
it's beautiful
of the light.
up there.
Yeah,
especially in the summertime,
you can see the stars really well. And how far is that from San Diego?
It's about an hour drive, I think, from here.
You have to remember it is a desert though, so in the summer months
I won't go there in the summer months. It's too hot.
So maybe spring, maybe winter, that would be a good trip.
All right, what's next on our list here?
Julian. We're going to talk about going up to Julian, which is a little over an hour drive from San Diego, and there are so many things to do. It's this cute little gold mining town. It was like, built during the gold rush, and they've really done a great job to market themselves as like a tourist destination.
Yeah, it's probably one of the more popular tourist destinations we have.
Definitely from San Diego.
Yeah.
Very family friendly, very kid friendly. They have all of these apple trees that bloom, lots of pick your own apple places.
Great apple pies up there.
They're very well known for the apple pies.
Everyone knows that it's the place to go to get apple pies.
Yes.
So.
Also in Julian, they have a gold mining activity thing that you can do. It's like a gold mining sort of museum, and you can go and the kids can pan for gems and gold and. If they find it, send it our way.
My kid's done that like 2 times. He loves doing that.
So there's just lots to do. They have festivals there all throughout the year. They have this special Gold Rush Days festival. They have it's like an apple festival. They also have a music festival once a year. There's always something going on. It's a really good destination.
And most of the things revolve around apples in some shape or form.
That's true. Yeah, or gold.
Or gold. Yeah.
Apples or gold. Well, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's a cool place to go. Yeah.
All right, next one on our list is Temecula. Temecula is it's probably about 45 minutes to an hour
from where we are in
from
North County.
Yeah.
If you're downtown, it'll probably take you an hour,
yeah,
and
exactly.
15 minutes. Yeah.
Temecula is probably most well known for, it's kind of like a wine country up there in Temecula. So we got some great wineries up there. They have a nice little village downtown too, which is super walkable. Got some nice restaurants and little shops over there. They also have this big kids wonder zone over there called
a museum.
Do
you want me to say it?
Yeah, you say it.
Penny Pickle.
Penny Pickle.
Yes.
I was going to say Penny Packer.
Penny Pickle's workshop.
Yes.
Which is supposed to be a really cool, immersive children's museum.
Yeah.
It's won some awards and stuff. So that's a good place to take your kids.
They have a library that opens up into like a maze. You have to find it's like I think you pull a book or something and it opens up into a maze.
Oh, that's cool. I have not been there.
I've always wanted to do that. I've never had to pull a book out and a door would open. It's
you don't
like
have
my
that
dream.
in your house?
I don't.
I have that in my bedroom.
I'm working on it.
It opens up to a secret
dungeon.
Dungeon.
I don't know what we're
That's where I put my kids when they're bad.
And in the summertime in Temecula, they have like movie nights in the park. They have free concerts up there. Summertime is when Temecula really comes alive. So there's a lot of fun things to do. Hopefully they're going to do it again there this summer, or at least part of it.
Temecula's grown a lot.
Yeah,
it's grown a lot. It has grown a lot real estate wise.
Yeah.
But I haven't done the wineries.
Oh, you got to
which
do
is
the
what
wineries.
I really want to do.
We'll do one video on just wineries in Temecula.
Yes,
We should do.
we'll have an Uber take us around.
Yes.
Next on our list, not sure what number we're on now, but just over the border into Mexico, down to Ensenada is right over the border there, which is a town full of great restaurants with really beautiful ocean views, lots of little shops and spas, golf courses. It's a really nice place to go to like relax and just have it feels like you're somewhere else, even though you're only 45 minutes away and you're just over the border into Mexico. It feels like you really are on a vacation. And for a day trip, you could do it on a day trip, but I would want to stay longer because it's so lovely.
They also have like guided tours from San Diego. They'll take you down in a bus and bring you there for the day, and you can take you some wineries, some restaurants, and then at the end of the day, they drive you back.
Too, yeah.
You can go scuba diving, you can go kayaking, all kinds of water sports out there. I would probably recommend going without your kids if possible.
But kids like it too.
Yeah, exactly.
Kids
will have fun too, but if you could go without your kids, I think it'd be super fun. Sorry, kids. And this one's probably an obvious one. Los Angeles and Orange County. Orange County is probably like an hour and 20 minutes from San Diego, and then Los Angeles is probably 2.5 hours, depending on traffic. Lots to do in both places. Obviously, great beaches. I know San Diego has great beaches, but if you want to get out of town, those places are great places to check out. In LA, there's obviously a lot to do with families. You can do Universal Studios. You can do all the backlots up there. They have Six Flags.
Great museums.
Yeah, great museums up in Los Angeles. A lot of history in Los Angeles too to check out. So you can check out Santa Monica. Downtown San Diego is great.
Art museums.
Right.
Ooh, the Getty.
There's too much to list in one video for Los Angeles.
But I've done LA in a day trip. We've done that a couple times actually, so it can be done. Even though there's so much to do, you could just do a day trip.
Yeah, up and back the same day, or make a long weekend out of it too. You'll never run out of things to do in Los Angeles for sure.
Just do a regular
You could just do a normal 2-day weekend as well.
Thank you.
So.
Okay, great.
So bossy. Next on our list is Catalina Island, just off the coast of California here. You can actually get to Catalina Island from Dana Point or Long Beach. I think there's a third one, but those are kind of the two ones I know.
How are you getting there?
You get there by a ferry boat.
Yes.
And it's about $75 round trip from either spot there. So I think what Catalina is most well known for is the Catalina wine mixer. Which I don't even think is actually a real thing.
It's not, but I wish it was.
It looks like a really good time if that was a Catalina wine mixer.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, could be.
Who knows?
Other things about Catalina is that they actually have a herd of bison that live on the island. From what I've read, and I'm not sure if this is 100% true, they filmed a movie there in 1924 where they needed American buffalo, to live on the island, and then the owner of Catalina Island decided to let the animals stay. Maybe because it was probably hard to get them off the island.
Yeah, what are you going to ferry all those
if you go, driving around, you can also drive golf carts around Catalina, which I love driving golf carts.
I love a golf cart.
And you can sometimes see the buffalo just roaming the island. It's
really cool.
Which is kind of crazy. You don't see buffalo roaming around that much.
No. Have you ever?
No, I don't think ever, actually.
You don't see them much, do you?
Oh, there goes one.
Oh, no, Catalina has a harbor with all kinds of fancy, yachts and sailboats, and it's got lots of cute little hotels and scuba diving, lots of good scuba diving dive sites there, fishing. Yeah, so since obviously you're on an island, there's lots of water sports, stuff to do. Last on our list is one of my favorite day trips. and I've done it as a day trip, but I like to stay longer. Palm Springs,
Right.
All the towns surrounding Palm Springs, Indio, La Quinta, Palm Desert. I love them all. They are so lovely. They really are a little oasis. I say lovely so much, but it really is. It's so
Yeah,
nice.
it's beautiful there.
They've got a great zoo called the Living Desert. So plan accordingly, because if you go in the summer, it's going to be really hot.
It's like 110
degrees.
plus, yeah, for
But for a winter getaway, fall, spring, it's so much fun. There's so much to do. It really is. It's a doable day trip. You don't have to go up and stay the weekend if you
Yeah, it's about 2-hour drive to get there.
Yeah,
Depending where you're going in the Palm Desert.
But it's an easy drive throughout the year. Obviously, there's tons of stuff. There's the Stagecoach Music Festival. There's Coachella. There's the Indian Wells Tennis Tournament in March.
So you go
One
to
of
that
my
every year
favorites. Oh my
usually?
gosh, I love it. So fun. There's Children's Museum there. There's great art museums. The architecture, if you're an architecture buff, those homes, all of the mid-century modern Art Deco type stuff. They do architectural home tours that you can go and tour some of these really famous homes in Palm Springs. I love it.
Yeah, they have some really, especially if you want to Airbnb a house up there. And even if you want to go in the summer, it's actually cheaper to do it in the summer because it is so hot. They don't get as many tourists up there.
Right.
So if you're looking to do something in the summer, if you don't mind dealing with the heat,
Right.
Palm Springs is a great place to check out.
Yes.
All right, so that was our video on all the best day trips or weekend trips to do from San Diego. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And if you guys are ever thinking about moving to San Diego, we'd love to help you find your next home. If this is your first time to our channel, please subscribe to our channel as we post new videos every week.
And click like.
And we'll click like below. And if you're looking to find a little more information about San Diego, check out some of these videos we have right up here. This one's a really good one. You should check it out.
It's so fancy.
Thanks for watching, and catch us next time.
Bye.
Bye.